Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Steve Kerr reflects on Kevin Durant's 2019 Warriors departure. The Golden State Warriors made 5 consecutive NBA Finals from 2015 to 2019, with Kevin Durant among the leaders of the squad for 3 of those years. The 2-time Finals MVP left the Warriors in 2019 after a disappointing season where he clashed with teammates and tore his Achilles in the finals. Coach Steve Kerr opened up on Durant's departure on the Dan Le Batard show. "Those years were incredible. I loved coaching Kevin. I think that last year he was here, he was visibly wanting to move on. We could feel it, and that was his choice as a free agent. Everything that he gave to us and brought to us, we will be thankful for that forever. Kevin's an incredible player and I am blessed to have coached him. You can tell when somebody is happy or not. It was obvious to everyone that Kevin just needed a new challenge. He was looking to move on." Durant was incredible during his time with the Warriors, averaging 25.8 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 5.4 assists over 3 seasons. His decision to join the Warriors in 2017 is argued by many to be worse than LeBron James' move to the Heat in 2010, especially because the Warriors were coming off a season where they set the regular season wins record with 73 and eliminated Durant's OKC Thunder in the conference finals with a 3-1 comeback. After the Warriors' incredible season ended with a 3-1 series loss of their own to James and the Cleveland Cavaliers, Durant joined up to make them virtually unstoppable. They dominated their way to the 2017 and 2018 championships, failing to three-peat after injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson. KD left the Warriors in the summer of 2019, teaming up with Kyrie Irving on the Brooklyn Nets. Their pairing didn't work for a variety of factors, culminating with Irving being traded to the Mavericks and Durant following suit to the Suns just a few days later. The Warriors didn't need Kevin Durant to contend at the highest level, but adding him made it a virtual guarantee that the Warriors would be one of the best teams in the NBA. One of the key components of those Warriors was 2015 Finals MVP Andre Iguodala, who agreed with Shannon Sharpe when the NFL Hall of Famer said the Warriors wouldn't have beaten the Cavaliers after 2016 if they didn't add Durant. There it is, Shannon saying they needed Durant to beat LeBron, Irving, and the Cavs again. Point blank. Period. I've had a lot of success playing with Kevin Durant. The 2010 World Championship was his coming out party, and then 2 NBA championships came out of that. And then I played with him in the Olympics 2012. I'm pretty much undefeated with KD. Durant has reached the heights he did with the Warriors in the last 5 seasons, peaking with a conference semifinal appearance in 2021. He's had a lot of bad luck with teammate issues, injuries, and more, but he is expected to deliver with the Phoenix Suns. It won't be easy to become a contender coming off a sweep loss in the first round of the playoffs, but the motivated Durant knows he needs to push for contention alongside Devin Booker to accentuate his legacy. Former Warriors guard set to be one of biggest beneficiaries from free agency shock. Jordan Poole's first season with the Washington Wizards hardly went according to plan, with the 25-year-old unable to take advantage of the extra opportunity many had forecast for him after departing the Golden State Warriors. While Poole became a running meme amid poor showings early in the season, there was some light at the end of the tunnel as the former Warrior guard produced improved performances over the final weeks. Poole averaged 15.7 points and 3.7 assists on 40% shooting from the floor and 30.3% from three-point range in 51 games prior to the All-Star break in February, underwhelming numbers for a player some believed could become an All-Star in Washington. However, a couple of things changed over the remainder of the season. Poole was sensationally benched immediately after the All-Star break, but it actually proved a blessing in disguise as the 6'4" guard was able to take on more of the ball handling and playmaking duties. That role had been envisioned for Poole once he was traded by Golden State, with the thought that he could thrive after emerging from Stephen Curry's shadow. Yet the arrival of another guard at the Wizards last offseason, Tyus Jones, seemingly put pay to those plans. In the final 26 games of the season following his move to the bench, Poole averaged 20.9 points and 5.8 assists, while also seeing significant improvement in his shooting percentages. More specifically, Jones' absence over the final 16 games allowed Poole to return to the starting lineup and into a more prominent point guard role where he averaged 21.2 points and 7.1 assists while shooting 43.4% from the floor, 35.2% from beyond the arc, and 94.2% from the free throw line. Jones was always expected to leave the Wizards in free agency, but his decision to ultimately accept a one-year, minimum contract with the Phoenix Suns still came as one of the shocks of the NBA offseason. While the Suns are undoubtedly seen as the winner of the move, Poole also sets to benefit greatly based on his play in Jones' absence towards the end of last season. Now free to take the majority of point guard minutes, Poole could thrive in a way people had previously expected after he was traded in a package for Chris Paul last June. The 2022 NBA champion made headlines last week when he placed a series of Warriors-related photos on his Instagram, while Poole has also spent time this offseason hanging out with Golden State guard Gary Payton too. Michael Jordan knew he had to change how he treated teammates after punching Steve Kerr in the face. "It made me look at myself and say, you know what, you're really being an idiot." Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr played in 231 regular season NBA games together with the Chicago Bulls. They had tremendous success as a duo and will be linked forever. However, Jordan and Kerr's relationship didn't get off to a good start. Jordan punched Kerr in the face before the 1995-96 NBA season during a heated practice. Phil Jackson threw Jordan out of practice and Jordan realized he made a colossal mistake. In Jackson's book 11 Rings, Jordan said he acted like an idiot when he punched Kerr in the eye. Jordan knew he had to change if the Bulls were going to win more championships. "It made me look at myself and say, you know what? You're really being an idiot about this whole process," Jordan recalled, via Chicago sports historian Jack M. Silverstein. "I knew I had to be more respectful of my teammates." Jordan called Kerr after punching him to apologize. The two talked it out and their trust went to another level. Jordan knew he crossed the line and it presumably meant a lot to Kerr for the most significant player in the game to call him to say he's sorry. While discussing the fight in ESPN's The Last Dance docuseries, Kerr said standing up to Jordan was the best thing he ever did. Kerr also revealed that his relationship with Jordan dramatically improved after the punch. "We talked it out, and it was probably, in a weird way, the best thing that I ever did, was stand up for myself with him because he tested everybody he played with, and I stood up to him," Kerr said. "From that point on, our relationship dramatically improved and our trust in each other, everything. It was like, all right, we got that out of the way. We're going to war together." Not only did Jordan and Kerr win 3 straight NBA titles together in 1996, 1997 and 1998, but they also hooked up for one of the biggest plays in NBA Finals history. Kerr hit the game-winning shot against the Utah Jazz in Game 6 of the 1997 NBA Finals off a nice pass from Jordan. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Michael Jordan? Leave your opinion in the comments.